Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Adi Adwan. I am from Israel.
Yeah. So why did you think of coming to Yiwu Market?
Well, I'm trying to open my new business, and I heard and I knew that there is I knew about this place, and then I thought that if I want to succeed with my business, I need to find good suppliers and good stuff for my business. So I just came here. I booked my flight and came here.
Yeah. A few days of market visits. How did you feel?
Tired, of course, but I think it's not enough for a few days to come here. You need to more than a few days, because the place is huge. And if you think that if you leave here and say, okay, I find everything, I'm not sure. You can just go around for maybe 1 month if you want, and you will still find new places and new supplies and new suppliers and new items and stuff. But I feel good because I think I achieved what I needed. I achieved it.
That's great. So how did you come here?
I actually, from Israel to come here, you need a visa.
Yeah.
And I asked you to send me an invitation.
Yeah.
And then we just applied for the visa, booked the tickets, and the flight to Shanghai, and from Shanghai we just drove. We came with driver that you fixed for us to come here.
Yeah.
They pick us until our hotel in here. Yes, actually I'm trying to do. There's few things that I looked for.
Yeah.
The business model is like DIY shops that you can find anything on the shop. So, but and what I looked for is all about the solar lights.
Yeah.
So this is the store or my business is going to be with these two. One is DIY. This is like everything for home, everything that you want for home. You can find the store. It's like $1 box or whatever. But the second is all the solar panels, industrial and for home, and solar lightings.
What advice do you personally have for new buyers coming to Yiwu?
Okay, my advice is to get prepared from the beginning before coming here, to get prepared for everything and know what actually you want. And of course, you need a good agent. As supplier, you can find a good treatment, and you can have all the questions that you need. You can ask, and they can help you for sure. So, good agent, prepare before, and everything will be okay.
So, which is the best agent in Yiwu? Trustworth is number one. As one of our old customers said, friendship first and then business. Yiwu agent will help you keep a large amount of payment, so a trustworthy company will always be more stable than Soho. The company will not disappear completely and has the ability to bear some operational mistakes. 2. Experience and expertise will be number 2. Many agents claim they can source thousands of different products for you from Yiwu. This is true. But can they do a good job with thousands of different products? Here is a big question mark. An agent who is exporting a lot of plastic containers means nothing when they need to QC jewelry for nickel-free. An agent ships hundreds of containers to US doesn't mean they know well enough customs requirements of Croatia or Fiji. You'd better find an agent that specializes in your products, or at least is familiar with your type of products. These people will be more confident with quality control in the end. They can also talk to suppliers before placing orders. Trust is number 1, experience and expertise will be number 2, facility comes at number 3. Not a good Yiwu agent can perform miracles without these 3 points. You need an agent with sufficient facilities. For an agent in Yiwu, the 2 most important facilities are the office and warehouse. 1. A good office is an office that is close to the market. 2. The warehouse must be spacious. since sometimes products need to be repacked or checked thoroughly. This job will be impossible if there is not enough space or team. Also, a good warehouse should be easy for container loading. If fragile items are carried up to container door each time, there is risk that these fragile cartons can fall off. Of course, this can be found out easily when you're in Yiwu. You can drop by their office in the morning for 10 minutes and go to their warehouse in the after for another 10 minutes after market visit. How much for Yiwu sourcing agent sourcing fee? Usually, the sourcing agent fee is 3% to 7% of the order value. A lot of Yiwu agents say they only charge a 1% commission of the order value, or they offer free service, free cars, free everything, or they cleverly say charge low to 1% commission, very misleading. This is too bad for the entire export agent business in Yiwu. I mentioned this earlier on Yiwu agent commission rate. 1% is just too good to be true. Even the biggest agents are charging 3% with lots of additional conditions. Who is the best Yiwu sourcing agent? When it comes to service, people are the matter. These companies who offer better opportunities and salaries usually have better and more experienced staff. The fact is that all your work will be done by staff, not the general manager or boss. If a company can't have reasonable profit, they can't offer decent salary, then they can't keep good staff. A quick change of staff is a disaster to the service agent's business. The companies that keep the best 5-year plus experienced and professional staff resource, for the long term, can be the best agent in Yiwu. How to find a good agent in Yiwu. Number 1, check their responses. Here, of course, you will have different ways to find out if someone is right for you. Are they honestly talking about what they can do? Are they able to communicate well via emails? Are they doing what they're saying? Many agents in Yiwu don't have a clear and straightforward way with their service and charges but just want you to contact or chat with them. Number 2, ask for reference from their site. Some companies now put references on their site publicly. This is good to see what other customers said about them, but you need to see if these reviews are real. By the above 2 steps of checking their sites and talking to them, now comes to the big step. Number 3, visit them to find out. Here's my advice, always select 2 or 3 potential agents, not only one. Meet them and talk to them, walk with them for 1 day in the market, then point out your finger for the winner. From meeting them and walking with them, you will have a clear picture of are they doing what they were saying on their website and what they told you previously in emails. Walking in the market for 1 day, only for browsing market purpose, you will find out who seems to care about you more and who is putting more extra cost on you. Number 4, let them show their ID. Check their Chinese name on the name card, not only the English name. You can find millions of Jack, or Julie, or Lisa, or Mike. These are not their real names. Check their business license, tax registration, company ID and make copies, to make sure they're legally registered in Yiwu, not in Hong Kong, or somewhere on a small island. China police won't travel that far for your $200,000 criminal report, this for sure. After going through the above steps, I'm sure you're very close to a trustworthy, serious, and reliable agent in Yiwu. At last, good luck for next.